everyone. How are you today? Good? I hope so. My name's Jennie, and I'm a youth services librarian with Surrey Libraries, normally at the Fleetwood branch. And I'm here today to tell you about a great book that I think you might like to read. Today's great book is called Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's by Ransom Riggs, and it is available on ebook and e-audiobook through the Libby by Overdrive app. Now, do you remember listening to stories as a child? Do you remember believing the stories that the adults in your life told you? Did you stop believing those stories as you got older? But what if those stories really were true? Growing up, Jacob loved listening to his grandfather's stories. They were stories about living in a secret house with peculiar children. But much like many of us, he stopped believing in those stories as he got older. After all, there's no such thing as monsters, are there? But then, one day, he finds his grandfather dying in his back garden. His grandfather's last words are cryptic. They make no sense. But right as his grandfather dies, Jacob sees a horrific monster right out of one of his grandfather's fantastical tales. But monsters don't exist, right? Except maybe they do. And if they do, maybe his grandfather's last words do make sense after all. And Jacob is going to have to go and figure that out. This book is full of the horrible and the fantastical. And it asks the question, what happens if the stories are true? Prepare for an adventure into the past, the present, and the peculiar. This book is also part of a series. It's the first book in a series, so if you enjoy it, there are more to read, and those are also available on ebook and e-audiobook. I hope you enjoy Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.